Hey, you two friends. What I got here for you is a video that was shot from an Android phone in September of 2020 in northern A Zone. It's actually near the A-B3 border, the Letts Lake area. We were camped out just a little bit below Letts Lake at Mill Valley Campground, and we were hunting just a few miles, if even that, east of Mill Valley Campground. Now, the video quality isn't all that great, and because of all the fires that were in the area, it's kind of smoky. In fact, the visibility was pretty poor for us while hunting. We did get into some deer, but we didn't shoot any bucks, so I'll just tell you that ahead of time. But I thought you might be interested in the footage if you've ever hunted up in that area or are thinking to hunt up in the area. I'm going to be going back in 2021 to scout for A-Zone archery. So when I go up there, I'll be releasing the exact GPS coordinates of the areas that I scout and hunt. That way you could have them too. So with all that said, let's go ahead and check out the video. We got up here early on Friday and we have time to pull off an evening hunt. See what I could see. Getting to be about the best time. About a half an hour, 40 minutes before dark. No deer. No deer. Oh, it might help if I started it. No deer Friday.
Still, no deer Friday.
Still no deer Friday evening.
Friday evening. No deer.
Saturday morning, full moon. Predictions?
Pain and suffering.
Full moons aren't all that great to hunt in first thing in the morning. Not saying the day will be bad, but
Let's go.
first light Saturday morning. No deer spotted yet. Gonna get up to the top of that drainage. The deer like to bed down in these ravines, these drainages. I'm gonna get up to the top of this one. See if I can't
I didn't see shit.
Saw 4 doe.
All together. What'd you do? Walk all the way back to where you were parked before?
Just about, and I dropped in at the top of where I was before. Some of this shit's pretty steep.
Yeah.
No, I saw 4 doe. Saw 2 right off the bat. Sat for a little bit. And then after about maybe almost an hour, figured they made their way up. They were going up.
I went up almost to the top and looked at like 3 or 4 different drainages like this.
Yeah.
And I didn't see nothing. I seen more sign once I see more sign through here. There's a couple trails that cut through there.
Yeah.
There's a trail that cuts across down there, you can see.
Yeah, they're just all in these fucking drainages. These cuts.
I was thinking we should have stuck to the original plan where I got dropped off high, walked that meadow down all the way down.
Uh-huh.
I thought you went off over here.
I did at first. It's so fucking thick.
Yeah, I didn't even try it.
I did a quick loop back to the truck. And then I just got on the road and I came down. I was looking for a spot to get in because I wanted to walk out, but then I ended up over at that middle finger and I looked at something. I almost dropped in and walked down. I thought, no, it's a little too steep. I didn't want to walk down it. So I ended up going around a couple 100 yards above where Alexander and I went in, and I dipped in. Instead of going down through the little drainage where we bumped those first doe, I was up above that and the wind was coming up. So it's perfect. I wanted to hunt and kind of get into that open area and sit. As I was going through, I jumped those 2 doe, and I sat. And then I was just started moving again, and I made a bunch of fucking noise, and something started spitting and snorting at me off on the other side of the cut.
Didn't ever seen it?
I never saw it.
Might have been that little buck.
Might have been, that's what I thought. So I sat for like another, God, probably an hour. I could hear something moving around, and then it just went up. And then I sat, waited. And when I figured I freaking lost it, went off, I started moving again. I got about another maybe 50 yards. And freaking I looked up, and there's Mickey Mouse ears. Thought, what? There's no fucking Mickey Mouse ears. I put my glass up, saw a fucking deer face looking right at me, so I scoped it. Doe, another one right behind it. Doe, okay. And then they snorted at me. Sounded a little different, but I thought, oh, I'm a lot closer. They snorted and fucking bounded off. Like, all right, I sat for a little bit. I got up and started walking again, and I heard that original like, fuck. I couldn't, it's just so thick. I mean, I sat and waited. Freaking waited and waited. Looking. Super still.
Yeah. Well, see what happens the rest of the day. Radio check.
Check.
See anything yet?
No, got a lizard running around over here, but nothing beyond those two little deer I just busted under the road right off the bat.
I think Kevin might be shooting. I think we're the only one up on these ridge lines. And I heard 2 shots. And then like a minute later, another shot. I had just gotten off the radio with him. I was checking out these tracks. These are the tracks of the deer that I busted out this morning. They went back up into there. But the wind's in my face right now, so there goes another shot. Shot number 4. Wind's in my face, so going up there, they're gonna smell me before anything else. So I'm just wondering if that's Kevin doing the shooting, man. I hope he got a buck down. These are the tracks of that deer that I busted. There's a lot of deer. There's probably about 5 or 6 of them. He got back up in there, but my wind's wrong, so. Got another shot so close. It's gotta be Kevin. I can't get him on the radio, so. I think he got a shot at a buck. I'm gonna start heading back towards the truck where I know he parked it. Because if he got a buck down in that drainage, man, he's gonna need my help. Keep your fingers crossed. Thumbs up, man. I think he got one, or I think he got a shot at one. It's all good.
Looking area for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. A lot of good trails, but ain't nothing going on here. I'll head up.
All right, we'll take that ride into Stony Ford then. Well, wasn't him shooting. Sounded pretty damn close, but they must have been on the other side of this canyon over here. Oh.
All right, I'm with Richard Davis. We're back at the camp. Deer hunting sucks, or we suck, but it's quail season. And Richard Davis is a quail slayer. Right now we spied up illegal male quail. How far away is he? He's perched up on that rock right there. Wait here. He goes in for the stalk. The hunter stalking his prey. The unsuspecting victim. He sizes up his quarry. Like a tiger on the prowl, He slowly approaches. Risking a little more distance, he takes aim. He pounces. Now he goes in. The proud hunter. It looks like he's going for another draw. But is there a bird in the bag? Looks like the answer is no. He'll size him up again, trying his luck. He waits, thinks better. There's another opportunity around the bush. He stalks in, sizing up his prey.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin, for that hilarious video. Now I tried to put the smack down on a couple quail. Didn't work out. Then this fat rabbit came down. Real fat rabbit. I didn't range him. About part of his ears. I'm hoping he comes back down. We're not hunting today, are we? We're not hunting this evening.
Fuck deer hunt.
We're going to go fishing at Les Lake, but there's too many people in the campground. So we're just going to sit at camp and I'm going to small game hunt out of this creek. If I would have, man, we should have a rabbit and a couple quail. I've been leaving these squirrels alone though.
Squirrels carry the plague.
Yeah, but if we boil them long enough,
Squirrels carry the plague.
just skim the plague off the top. And that white foam,
Just cream it.
that's the plague. You just skim it. But anyways, we got a solid game plan for tomorrow morning. How many deer you see all together today?
Saw 2 right off the bat this morning.
Seen 2, then we seen 1 on the road, and I seen
Oh, yeah.
like 5 or 6.
That's right, we did see.
And
All right, I was on the way to the cabin, that one.
so
Yeah, so I spotted.
we're seeing deer.
Saw 3.
We've seen deer every day except for Friday evening. Snow bucks. But maybe we'll change that tomorrow. Monday morning. Day 3, day 4, I don't know. I'm going downhill. Kevin's coming uphill. We've been seeing all them does and that little small buck. Hopefully we get a shot at him this morning. I'm gonna sit here for about an hour or 2. was up there, and I seen 3 does. There's 3 does, and then Kevin's over there somewhere on that ridge line. So I'm gonna bust through, go through that, through those pines and see if I can't put something out to him. There's all kinds of fresh tracks in through here. And you can't see this area from any of the roads. There's a lot of deer in here. Just no bucks yet. So I've seen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've seen 8 deer. Top of that meadow up there. Just littered with tracks where they're pawing and digging. We finally got spotted. We just now got spotted by those deer. You can't really smell us too well. It's so fucked up. Visibility is only like 240 yards. When those deer started blowing, they blew not because they could smell me. They blew because they saw me. Yeah, they can probably hear you too. Yeah. We're definitely hunting the nursery. I was hoping that it would turn out this way, but with a buck, you know what I mean? Who knows, man? We still might get one.
Morning hunt. Tell me about the morning hunt.
Big guts, 0 bucks. That's all. That's it, man. Fucking.
Yeah, but we did see a lot of deer.
Now we saw again. It was a fucking shit ton of deer. It's infested with does and fawns, but apparently there's a buck up there somewhere.
Yeah,
But,
probably gave us a slip again. We seen 8, I guess, right? 8,
Yeah.
3.
Well, then I saw the
5,
2.
yeah, 8.
I saw the 2 on the way in while I was driving in here after I dropped you off,
Yeah.
and they were coming up the same way into the same area that we were. So that whole area up there between the lower road that we use to come in and then this road that we've been hunting the last week and a half, I mean, there's fucking plenty of deer up there. It's just a bunch of does that
Yeah.
we've seen.
Yeah, these are all little OHV 4-wheel drive trails. And they're pretty interconnected to where you could go up high like I did today. Kevin came down low. And then we kind of met halfway in the middle. And I ended up driving some deer out. We seen 5 that came across. No bucks though. But all 5, which is great, came within bow range of me. So that lifts my spirits. That's the kind of stuff I want to happen. It keeps me energized, keeps me going. But we're gonna head on back to the camp and break it down now. It's Monday morning and get back, and I don't know, I might shower next week though. I got good deer scent on me right now.
No sense in cleaning up now.
Hey, thanks for making it this far in the video. Anyways, that was my 2020 Mendocino National Forest hunt. We got up there on a Friday, ended up leaving Monday afternoon. We got into the deer towards the last end of the trip, and we just didn't have enough time to stay up there and track down a buck. But I will be going back up there in 2021. I'm going to be doing a lot of scouting. I'll be providing the GPS coordinates for the areas that I scout. I'll be providing the GPS coordinates for wherever I camp, and I'll probably be fishing Let's Lake, and I'll let you know how that is. The next video I get coming out is me and a couple of the guys. We're going up to Knight's Landing. We're going to be doing some fishing on the Sacramento River. On that video, I want to give a couple shout outs to a couple guys who contributed to the channel. I appreciate all you guys that contributed to the channel. If you like this video, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. And if you've ever hunted up at the Let's Lake area or fished Let's Lake, leave a comment and tell us about your time there. Well, anyways, until the next video, this has been Rich with California Public Land Hunter, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.